Hello students, today we have got political science lecture and in your textbook come to page number 82, lesson number 3 and the name of the lesson is political parties. Okay students, let us try to understand what you mean by political parties. Now, poli- political parties are a link that connects common people. You know who are common people? We all are common people. Common people, democracy, representation, and elections. Political parties exist in all democratic systems. They compete with each other. You know what you mean by the compete? We have competition. Different political parties. One of the candidates stands for election, and they have competition. They can be described as a group of people who aim to contest elections, win elections, and get power and establish the government of their country. So all these things we are going to study in this chapter, the political parties. In the last chapter, we studied the working of constitution and election procedures. So in the last chapter, we seen how the constitution work and how the election takes place. Political parties are link that connects people, democracy, representation, and election. So, what is a political party? It is a link that connects common people, democracy, representation, and election. Whatever we read or hear about politics is related to political parties. Political parties exist in all democratic systems. So, political parties are existing in all democratic systems. In fact, political parties compete with each other only in a democracy. So we have got different political parties. They have competitions among each other. In this chapter, we will study the political party system in India. So we are going to study the political party system in India. Now, in your school and the surroundings, you must have seen some groups, institution, organization working to achieve some objectives. So what this means in your area, you might be seeing some organization or some group of people, they work to achieve some objectives. Some organization take initiative. Initiative means what? They take the responsibility in resolving social problems. Now you know we have got different social problem, but some group of people try to solve the social problems. You must have read about the various movements and their work. Just as there are active group, institutions and movement, similarly there are political parties who contest elections. So we have got political party who contends the election. Political parties are also a kind of social organization, but there is a difference between political parties and other institution and organization. This means that we have got different group of people working to fulfill their objectives, but there are political parties who also try to fulfill certain problems or certain conditions of the people. The difference is in the goals and style of working of political parties and other organizations. On this background, On this background, we can say that when people from organization with the objective of achieving political parties and participate in the electoral process means when this political party stands for election process, such organizations are called political parties. So what are political parties? When people or a group of people participate in the electoral process, such organizations are called political parties. Political parties thus can be described as a group of people. So, what is a political party? It is a group of people who aim to contest election, who stands for election, win election, and get power and establish the government of the party. So which which party is elected and which comes to power, they establish their government. Following are some important characteristics of political parties. Now let us see what are the important characteristics of a political parties. Now, first thing, to be in power. Achieving power through election is the main objective of political parties. So how political party gets in power when they stands for election. Thus, different political parties compete with each other. So there are different political parties. For example, we have got the Congress party, we have got the BJP party, we have got the Shiv Sena party. So all these people compete with each other to get power. There is nothing wrong in this competition, but the competition should be fair. Now, what do you mean by competition should be fair? There should be no cheating when these elections have been conducted. Now, to, pur- to pursue an ideology, every political parties has some policies and worldviews. Parties have a particular stand about social issues. Social issues in what is happening in our society. This together make party ideology. The people who consider any specific party ideology as acceptable support that political party. So some people support only a specific political party. Social support received by a political party is called the mass base. Mass base means we, large number of people try to support this political party. In modern days, ideologies of all political parties appear to be similar, hence, it has become difficult to differentiate between the parties on the basis of ideology. So we today we have got so many political parties, so it is become a difficult to differentiate between parties on the basis of ideologies. Now, to have a party agenda. Now, every political party has got an agenda. Agenda means what? They have got certain program or they have got certain goals to be fulfilled. Political parties prepare their party's agenda on the basis of party ideology. They implement the agenda after they get political power. So what is written, what demands they are written, ki we will do this thing for our society or we will try to help our society. Once they win the election, they try to fulfill their agenda. Even if they do not get political power, political parties try to get support of people on the basis of this agenda. So see, political parties try to get support. See, if they are not able to fulfill the agenda, with the help of the people, they try to fulfill the agenda. Now, to establish a government, political parties establish the government and govern the nation. So, which party gets the majority of the vote, they declared winner, and after declaring the winner, they establish their government. The political party which gets majority in elections from the government. So which parties gets the majority they from their government. The parties which do not get majority act as an opposition party. So which parties does not get majority of vote, okay, that party becomes an opposition parties. To act as a link between the government and the people. Now, who act as a link between the government and people? The person who's been elected in the election. He acts as a link between the government and the people. Political parties work as a link between the government and the people. Political parties communicate. Communicate means what? They have a talk with the people in your area, communicate the demands and complaints of the people to the government. The government tries to get support of the people for its policies and programs through political party. So the uh, the government tries to get support of the people for its policies and programs through political parties. So of with the support of the people, the government tries to fulfill the demands of all the people. Now, what do you understand by following news in newspaper? Opposition parties. Now, who are the opposition party? Those who don't get majority of votes and who are not able to establish the government. That party becomes a opposition parties. Held a meeting in Mumbai to recite the ruling party will take up the issue of farmers. Ruling party organized Samvat Yatra in rural areas. So these are some of the work what they try to do. So students, so in this chapter we have seen what is a political parties, okay, and what important characteristics of political parties we have seen. One is what to be in power, to pursue an ideology, to have a party agenda, to establish a government, to act as a link between the government and the people. So these are some of the characteristics of political parties. Next lecture, again, we will continue with the same chapter. Hope so you have understood what we have discussed. Okay, thank you, students.